Hello and welcome back to Daniel and his nerdy CR-18P Furitek EVO-PRO stories. Today we're gonna look at a very exciting new topic. There is now Overdrive gears released by Furitek and I guess also by HobbyPlus. And we will look into what they do to the trucks. What is Overdrive? I think this is the first important topic. So let's look at the EVO-PRO first. I connect the battery and we switch on the radio. Hopefully I have the correct radio. And then I have a trick to visualize overdrive. Overdrive means generally that the front wheels turn faster than the rear wheels. This can be achieved either by mounting faster gearing in the front or slower gearing in the rear. Then it's also sometimes called underdrive. If you buy the car stock, you can see one rotation, front and rear made approximately the same distance. So when we look at my Furitek, which I already converted to overdrive, we do the same trick. We connect the battery and we will again mount 2 strips of tape and battery connected, radio on, and we will turn the wheels again. It's not yet armed. Now it's armed and I have the finger on the drive shaft, my bad, and now we can see, okay, one rotation, the front wheel has traveled a greater distance than the rear wheel. Why are we so keen about this? There is 3 situations where it helps. One situation is downhills, where it's easier to control driving downhills. The second situation is uphills, that when your car is like this and the front wheels pull harder than the rear wheels, the tendency to flip to the back is reduced. And the third situation is because the front wheels pull harder, your turning radius will become smaller. So I prepared 2 sets of axles to show you the details today. And next step is here we look at the gears. The silver gears are the stock gears. The black gears are the overdrive gears. And the trick here is that one of the gears, in our case the black gears, this one is bigger, the one coming from the diff, than the stock one. And the lower one is smaller than this one, which means basically one rotation from the diff makes the front axle spin faster with the black gears than with the silver gears. That's about it, how we achieve overdrive. Now, as I promised, I have 2 sets of axles prepared. And there is one difference. This one is fully built. King Mac servo, brass, aluminium, steering links, and this is a stock Furitek axle. Or HobbyPlus axle for that matter. And we can open it up. I removed all the screws despite one. And to modify it, I basically just have to take the gears out and slip on the black gears. And with the plastic C-hub knuckle, it's a direct fit. There is no modification required. You can simply mount it as it is. Bit difficult to slip in again. You have to turn it a little bit and then it will slide in fully again. No, it's not working on camera right now, but this is what you typically do. Important, you always have to change both gears for the effect to happen. So I also have to take this one in here. And this is still with brass, not with bushings and not with bearings. but we can fix that later. So somehow I'm too stupid to slip the top one in right now. Anyway, you get the idea of it. And the important thing is, with the plastic cover, it's a direct fit. You do not have to do anything else. Simply once you put the front axle back, it will turn 20% faster like we have seen before. So maybe some detail on this again. So you can see this is the gears and they fit right in. Maybe I try one last time. And I can tell you, once the camera is off, it will be in immediately. Anyway, if you do this, it's a good idea also to change to ball bearings and add some more grease. But I think this is pretty obvious. And now that we have it back in, we slip on the bushing. The top bushing stayed in, and we can reassemble it again. And now one wheel is turning faster than the other. So this is basically what we achieved by installing the Overdrive in this unmodified axle. So it's brand new axle directly from back. On the brass portal cover, it's a bit more complex apparently, because there is a little bit of a fitting issue. That's probably happened because the portal gears were designed after the covers. And again, here you can see the cover. And you can see the portal cover here and the bearing. And if we now take one of these gears and try to put it in here, it doesn't fit. So what you have to do, because this space here is too little, you can take a dremel or a mill and make the hole 10 millimeters wide. That's basically what I did here. Doesn't focus really well now. Sorry for that. Yeah. And now I can put it in here, and I have enough space for the gear to work. So the brass covers need some modification. Other than that, it's also the same process as on the plastic. You simply take it out and grind it a little bit with a dremel, or in my case I did it with a mill, with a 10 millimeter mill, and it has enough space to turn. And that's basically what you need to do. And I can highly recommend Overdrive as a way forward on these cars. It will highly improve the capability. Also, what I can highly recommend is to upgrade your steering servo and upgrade to ball bearings, like I have done on this axle already. I use the King Max servo because it's simple to procure in Europe, basically. Thank you for watching. That's the story about Overdrive and the Furitek and CR-18P EVO cars.